Welcome to our Sunday specials. Igangan in Oyo State has been in the news for weeks after farmers clashed, leading to civil unrest in the town. In this exclusive report, correspondent Ademola Lawrence spoke to survivors of this crisis in Igangan, Ibarakwa North local government.
Oyo State has 33 local governments, out of which 3 are in Ibarakwa land. Ibarakwa land is traditionally made up of 7 principal towns known as Ibarakwa Meje, Ibarakwa 7, and their surrounding villages and farmsteads. These towns include Igangan, Erua, Ayete, Takpa, Idere, Igboho, and Lanlete. There are about 120 villages in all. Ibarakwa area is located approximately 100 kilometers north of the coastal of Lagos and about 95 kilometers west of the Oyo State capital and neighboring city of Ibadan. Within Ibarakwa land is a small town called Igangan with a population of 50,000 inhabitants. The town made headlines after herders and farmers clashed, leading to death and loss of property. To ascertain the level of damage, TVC News took a trip to Igangan. The rocky nature of the town is picturesque. Nature's beauty sits majestically on this rustic town from a distance. To access Igangan from Ibadan, it took us 3.5 hours. We drove past Ido, Erua, Igboho, Idere, Ayete, all predominantly farming communities. It was not a smooth ride as we encountered more than 10 roadblocks on our tortuous journey. What the incidents of the past week left behind was evident as we got to Igangan. The town here deserted, but the few inhabitants we met were hospitable. The excitement and eagerness to get their story out there was written on their faces. To them, the past 4 years have been hellish. We noticed bonfires on the streets, which some of the villagers say they keep watch at night to protect themselves. As risky as this looked, we needed to get the real story. First, we met a 71-year-old man. He alleged that his 30-year-old son was brutally murdered by the suspected herders on his farm. His emotional story leaves tears in the eyes. He says he can't go to farm anymore for fear of being killed.
Òun wà níbi oko tiẹ̀. Ó jẹ́ olùrànlọ́wọ́ mi, ó jẹ́ ọmọ mi. Àwọn àjọ ń lọ. Nígbà pẹ́ ó tó dédé aago 12, wọ́n kàn lọ bá ní oko tí ń ronú.
Aago 12 lọ́sàn-án.
Oko tí ń ronú, wọ́n la fi káwọn da ẹ̀rìn kọjá nígbà tí ò sì mọ̀ pé wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe fún òun nínú oko tí ń ronú. Bí wọ́n ṣe jápa sínú oko ni. Wọ́n bá wá pè mí pé ọmọ tí àjọ wá kó wọ́n ti ṣe apá kódà ọmọ rẹ̀. Ilẹ̀ tí wọ́n gbé bẹ́ẹ̀, wọ́n gbọ́mọ yẹn lọ Èrúwà àbí dé Gbọ́ọ̀rà. Lọ́ọ̀ ti Gbọ́ọ̀rà, ó ní lójú ọ̀nà ló dákẹ́ sí. Wọ́n dá padà, wọ́n ní kí wọ́n gbé lọ, àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n ṣiṣẹ́ láyé tẹ̀. Wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ohun tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe ọ̀dẹ́ lóde. Wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Èmi yẹ mọ̀ pé mi ò lè lọ ibi kankan mọ́. Èmi wà nílé. So wọ́n dá padà sí ọ́fíìsì láyé tẹ̀, wọ́n ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀. Ó ti péjọba ò gbọ́. Tó kò ní díẹ̀ tó kún fẹ́ bẹ̀rẹ̀ tó àwọn ọlọ́pàá wọ́n ní kò sáyè kò sí kíníkan. Seriki gẹ́gẹ́ gbọ́ ńgbọ́ wá yá tí ó pẹ́ ó wá rán ọmọ sí mi, ó rán èèyàn wá pé àti asígẹ̀gẹ̀ pé kí èmi ọ wá pé àwọn fẹ́ rí mi. Mo ní kò ní dáa fún wọn torí pé wọn ò wá kí mi. Wọ́n à ní kí mi ọ wá, mo wà nínú ọ̀ká kò ń gbà náà. Mo ní kò ní dáa fún wọn. Olóyè wa ń báyìí lọ́ọ̀dẹ olóyè mi ń báyìí bàbá nílé òsìn àgbòlá wá wáyé olóyè wa ní ń bẹ. Mo ní mi wá, mo bá padà sọ́ọ̀dẹ̀ mi.
We needed to hear from the other side. and proceeded to one of the Fulani communities in Igangan. Abdulateef Muhammad is Fulani and was born 74 years ago in Igangan. The only place he calls home is Igangan. He told me this clash is heartbroken and he never believed he would witness such in his lifetime. Mr. Muhammad accuses a leader of the Fulani community who had once arrested him over land matters in 2015.
But àwọn ẹran wọn jẹ oko rẹ o níbi báyìí o bàbá rẹ olóko yẹn wọ́n lọ wò ó tó bá ti lọ wò ó tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n fún un ní nǹkan wọ́n ti ẹsẹ̀ bá gbà kán gbà náà wọ́n á ní ẹ̀kẹ́rẹ́ bá ọmọ yín o ẹ má jẹ́ kẹ́rẹ́ wọ̀ kó mọ́ o ọ̀tẹ̀ kò sí èdè àyèdè àtàgbẹ̀ tó fi yí pé àwọn ò lẹ́rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ àwọn ọjà àtàgbẹ̀ rí pẹ̀lú rẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́gẹ́ àwa ní ọ̀dọ́ gbà èmi ṣe mi jókòó yìí ó ti lọ́ọ́ tì mí mọ́lẹ́ Àbújá rí nítorí abẹ́ẹ̀sì ọjà àsọjà ìdá èdè wà rìn wá ó sì sẹ́ni àwọn ọlọ́pàá láti Àbújá wọ́n wá gbé mi. àwa méjì ni wọ́n kó lọ ńgbà yẹn ọpẹ́lọpẹ́ Tájú Àmọ̀wó ayé Akálà àwọn ni wọ́n wá béèlì wá wálé.
láti Àbújá.
láti Àbújá ìgbà tó dé náà ìṣòro mi tó kojú wọ́n tó mú wa wọ́n tó lọ tì wá mọ́lé nìbàdàn wọ́n tó yé pé Ọlọ́run mú wa borí rẹ̀ nígbà yẹn ọ̀pọ̀ ṣòro gángan ló ti gbé bá àwa náà rí tó àárín wọn sọ sí agbára rẹ̀ ju tí wàá lọ àárín kankan sọ sí tí ẹ bá ti gbígbà tí àwọn aráàlú ti tẹ́nísì tí wọ́n dìde agbára wa ọ̀ka.
This 72-year-old woman narrates how her son went to farm one fateful day in 2018 and never returned alive, leaving her with 3 of his children to cater for. Some villagers say he was a hard-working man who fed 15 people daily.
ọmọ mi ní òun ó ṣe àjò lọ bóun ó ṣe lékùté kan pa táàrí mo fi jẹun ká tó máa bọ̀ á lé ni wọ́n bá kó lójú ọ̀nà ni wọ́n bá mú ni wọ́n ta ní ṣakúṣa wọ́n ṣa pa bẹ́ẹ̀ sójú ọ̀nà ń bẹ̀ ni ọ̀gá ní láti gbà náà mo ní gbádùn àyíká mi.
àwọn ta ló ṣá.
àwọn Fúlàní bòròró àwọn bòròró ni wọ́n ṣa lójú ọ̀nà kánẹ́ ní ń wò wọ́n ní tẹ́jú wọn lẹ́nìkan òun nìkan náà mo bí òun nìkan náà tí mo bí ní oko ogi ní lọ ní mọ́tò di ìta àmọ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dé ni wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ tó kogi dé ni wọ́n jẹ mí níyà o wọ́n hàn mí lè mọ́ wọ́n dá mi lójú o ọ̀kan náà tí mo bí ni wọ́n ká mi léyìn ọ̀kan kan o mo ò jẹun gbádùn o òun lálàáfíà ọmọ mi jẹ o.
The story got interesting when we met 2 victims of kidnap who shared their harrowing experience in the hands of suspected herders.
Pa mí mọ́ sínú igbó kan nígbà tó tó bí aago 5 àwa bẹ̀rẹ̀ ìrìn ẹsẹ̀ àwa rìnrìn ẹsẹ̀ láti aago 5 di aago 3 òru nínú igbó ó rẹ̀ mí mo ṣubú wọ́n sá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí fi atẹ́gùn fẹ́ mi mo tún wake up ìgbà tí ó tún yá a tún lọ asáfi dé ọ̀dọ̀ ọ̀gá wọn lọ́dọ̀ ọ̀gá wọn la lọ ìgbà máa dẹ̀ débẹ̀ Fúlàní gbogbo àwọn tí wọ́n bá mi sọ̀rọ̀ ńbẹ̀ wọ́n láwọn gbowó mo ní kò sówó lọ́wọ́ mi owó tó wà lọ́wọ́ mi náà mo kó fún yín ni wọ́n ní nígbà tí n bá wà lọ́dọ̀ àwọn tó bá tásìkò àwọn ò jẹ́ kí n pe àwọn fámìlì mi mo sá lò láti on the 31 February di on the 3 Monday March ìgbà tó di òru March yẹn 3 yẹn wọ́n ní láti pé bíi 4:15 wọ́n ní kí n pe àwọn aráalé wọ́n dẹ̀ pè wọ́n ìgbà mo pè wọ́n ní kí n sọ fún wọn pé níbi tí mo wà mo dẹ̀ sọ fún wọn pé lọ́dọ̀ àwọn kidnapper mo wà wọn láwọn ti ń wá mi láti jẹta so fún ọjọ́ mẹ́ta àwọn ti ń wá mi kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ ọwọ́ àwọn kidnapper mo wá sí o wọ́n láwọn Fúlàní
so wọ́n bá pa gba fóònù lọ́wọ́ mi ìgbà tó máa tó bí aago 3 ọ̀sán wọ́n ní kí n tó pè wọ́n àwọn fẹ́ bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n tún bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ wọ́n fi sọ̀rọ̀ lórí ọ̀rọ̀ price tó ń fẹ́ gbà ìgbà tó máa fi dìrọ̀lẹ́ àti yanjú gbogbo arrangement yẹn ọ̀dọ̀ wọn mo ṣáà wà títí táwọn yẹn family mi fi gbé owó wá.
èló lọ́sàn.
wọ́n gba 2 million. so bí aṣáàtìrí yẹn wọ́n ṣàtú mi sílẹ̀ ará ẹbí ọ̀rẹ́ wọ́n dáwọ́ yẹn jọ tó fi pé wọ́n fi mí sílẹ̀.
tó bá mi nínú oko yẹn àtúpá kíńjọ yẹn ni píkọ̀ bíi 5 ti wálé pákí yẹn wá kùn nínú oko ó dà kí píkọ̀ mi padà wá kó èyí tó kùn èmi dúró sóko pẹ̀lú ọmọ mi kékeré.
ọmọ yín yẹn ń kọ́.
ọmọ mi yẹn lọ skul.
ṣé wọ́n fọwọ́ kàn.
àwọn ò fọwọ́ kàn.
ok.
ṣùgbọ́n ṣe dangerous ni ọlọ́pẹ́ ọmọ yẹn wọ́n bá láwọn máa jẹ kínní pákí ẹ má ti jẹ pákí kún bẹ̀ ó tó ń padà bọ̀ wá tó máa wá kó ìyókù wọ́n ti fàdáyọ síbi nù. oore ọ̀fẹ́ Ọlọ́run ni mo rí gbà. ṣùgbọ́n àwọn á máa kí àdá tí wọ́n rí i pé ẹni yóò máa tiẹ̀ kú kò sì ṣe gangan ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n á yọ kùmọ̀ yẹn kùmọ̀ yẹn náà fẹ́ fi fọ́ mi lórí pé
ọwọ́ yẹn lẹ́yìn wá fi.
ọwọ́ mi yẹn tèmi wá gbé sókè pé kí n fi defend kùmọ̀ yẹn so kò sí àfọ̀ mi.
The brutal murder of Dr. Fatai Aborede, which gained international attention, was rather pathetic. He was killed in his farm on the 11th of December. Till date, no arrest has been made, and the people are losing hope that justice will come their way, especially his aged father. He narrated the events of that day and how painful the death of Dr. Aborede affects the people of Igboho.
Fortunately, this is the work of Almighty Allah. We have nothing to say other than to give thanks to Him. That holy birthday of 11th of December, it was a very bad day. Very bad indeed. My son went to the farm as usual. He was harvesting soya beans. He said he will go and visit the workers. Soonest he's going to come back home. He had his Jumat prayer in the farm with the Hausas because combination of people are with him working. He had his Jumat prayer. Then, after 4 o'clock, he said he's coming home to eat. He said he was coming home to eat. No sooner than half a kilo to his side, there was one river. There was one river there. That was the spot where these bad people hide themselves and assassinated him. That was the spot that people hided themselves to assassinate him.
Igangan people live on famine, but this crisis has affected their livelihood. They say they can't go to farm for fear of being killed. They now find it very difficult to survive, and they want peace to return to their community.
If you go to the market, what you used to buy, food you used to buy for 1,000, you can get to buy it with 5,000 now. Nobody goes to farm again because they will kill them. If the government is within their jurisdiction to do that, to curb that, it may lessen the what can I call it? What is in demand of very many people that is worrying them. They are not happy. Majority, 100% of the inhabitants of Ibarapa are not happy.
The Seriki Fulani, who is now taking refuge in Ilori, absolved himself of allegations against and seeks justice.
When the case of kidnapping was reported to me, I assisted the security agents to arrest 9 suspects. I want the government to investigate the matter thoroughly, and anyone found guilty should face the wrath of the law.
But the effort to bring peace is already in the works. A son of Igangan, Sunday Igboho, got into the mix with a threat which drew diverse reactions. First governor met with Miyetti Hanla Cattle Breeders Association and resolved to end open grazing. The governor of the state visited the Ibarakwa land further to cement the effort of the state government to find a lasting solution in the area by deploying and empowering the Southwest Security Network and Motekun.
Brought 4 additional operational vehicles for them. We'll support them with more logistics as time goes on. But they are here on ground.
The people of Igangan are appealing to the state governor, Seyi Makinde, and the federal government to come to their aid. They live in fear with several attacks, killing, and kidnaps on their farmland. Ademola Lawrence, TVC News, Igangan.